M. Night Shyamalan, the director behind classic films such as Sixth Sense and Unbreakable, has a very dire warning for us in this insane expose that we're going to be looking at here, where he completely lifts the hood on Hollywood and shows us that a lot of the things that we have talked about Hollywood in the past are indeed true. And of course, he is someone who has made some flops in the past as well. But the reason why I respect M. Night despite that is because he is someone who uses his own money to make the films that he wants to make, free of the Hollywood agenda, and that is exactly what he's talking about here. So let's get into this. Shyamalan slams sick Hollywood dysfunction. M. Night Shyamalan went from the next Spielberg to the next laughing stock. The Sixth Sense director drove his career into a ditch with busts like Lady in the Water, The Last Airbender, and The Happening. The Happening especially was an absolutely terrible movie. So was The Last Airbender. The latter cast Mark Wahlberg as a teacher running from killer gusts of wind. Really. Yet Shyamalan rebuilt his career with The Visit and later Split, revealed as a sequel to his 2000 hit Unbreakable. For better and worse, Shyamalan keeps on going, and his decades in Hollywood have taught him a thing or two about the industry. Be afraid, very afraid. Be very afraid, everyone. Shyamalan opened up to AFP about La La Land's dysfunction, and his tough love assessments make some sense. If you look at the industry right now, there are movies that feel incestuous. They're just masturbatory. It's just Hollywood talking to themselves, and then there are movies where they're saying the audience is dumb, so we're going to take all of the soul out, and we're just going to do it by numbers. These are signs of complete dysfunction. And what he is saying here is completely correct, and I think that we can especially see this with companies like Disney. This is exactly what Disney is doing. But at the end of the day, I think that it boils down to something even more sinister than that. I think that it goes deeper than money for companies like Disney. They know that if they can continue to push the agenda that they want to push, then eventually they will create the society that they want to create. And because of that, those are going to be people that are just going to mindlessly consume everything that Disney gives them without even questioning or criticizing anything, which is why people like me and so many other of my peers on YouTube get so heavily criticized and attacked by different individuals who are just consumers, who just want to consume whatever crap Disney feeds them without even thinking about it. And that is what we are continuing to fight against, because we want good stories to thrive. We don't want to continue to see the woke agenda destroying everything that we love. Shyamalan continues, I found the only way is to leave the system and pay for it myself. Leaving the Hollywood system and then making things that he wants to make small movies but take huge risks, not having to ask whether they like having a gay couple at the center or whether I should hire a wrestler. This is my way of staying healthy after spending a long time in a kind of sick industry. The fact that M. Night Shyamalan, who at one point was considered to be like the next Steven Spielberg, is calling the Hollywood industry sick, you know that he has seen a lot of things. And that is exactly what he is alluding to in this interview. This is absolutely insane, but he is completely correct about that. And that is why it is so important for us at EpicVerse to continue to have the sovereignty that we have over the stories that we are telling over here as well. We want to be able to bring you guys good storytelling without having to be, shackled by anything when it comes to people who are in Hollywood or elites or ascribing to any sort of agenda, because that is not what we are about. With that being said, let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.